Hello, my name is Mikan Ng. I'm a professor working at the Chinese University of Hong Kong in China's first special administrative region. On 9th of November 1989, I was doing my PhD studies at the University of California, Los Angeles. I wanted to be a teacher, and my dream has come true. And I share my knowledge not just at the university, but also in my beloved communities in Hong Kong. My research wants to break the wall of a growth at all cost mentality in Hong Kong, with the hope of restoring an ecological and humane urbanism for people from all walks of life to enjoy a healthy, convivial, and flourishing life. My research addresses the challenge of an economic growth-first mentality. Economic growth has been seen with quintessential importance not only within the government, in the business sector, but also among the average citizens. Many Hong Kongers think that nature has to go and communities have to be sacrificed in order for city to develop. I have developed a 3-in-1 solution to the challenge. I turned my social activism into my research works so that I can help provide the necessary theoretical discourses for an ecological and humane urbanism. My research findings feed back to my social activist work so that people can see and believe that there are feasible alternatives to an economic growth-first development that has contributed to environmental degradation and community demise. The social actions and research findings serve as important teaching materials for me to educate future urban leaders who can continue with the vision and actions. Many people believe that Hong Kong has low land and hence people have to live in small flats and poor families have to live in subdivided units. This has also justified the government's continuous reclamation of land from the sea. However, my research showed that only 25% of land in Hong Kong is built-up areas. While we do have about half of the land as country parks and conservation areas, the city should still have about 25% of land that can be planned strategically to solve various urban issues. Developing strategically this land is much more ecological and humane because some of this land has been degraded into brownfield sites and storage ground. Also, reclamation of land from the sea destroys not only the local marine ecology, but also ecosystems elsewhere when sand and fill materials are excavated. The research provides hope to the community that our society has land, and through planning and designing together, we can restore the ecology of the land, and through working together, we can grow, actualize ourselves, develop positive relationships, taste social cohesion, integration, and growth, boosting all our psychological and social well-being. The next research question for me is to search for a business model that will yield the double dividend of any sustainable city. That is, identifying economic activities that will yield socioeconomic prosperity as well as environmental improvements. This, I hope, will convince everyone, including the government, the feasibility of this pathway. My best friend always wonders why, after more than 2 decades of advocating these ideas, I can still speak about them as if I'm saying it for the very first time.